know, something I'm not feeling. There's something that I'm just not feeling. As you guys all know, I have been part of Moore's Design Star Challenge, the first one and also the 2.0. And this video is going to be about my feedback on the company and also my experience with the second Design Star Challenge 2.0. I hope you guys can watch the whole thing, and after you finish watching, make your own opinions on what I'm presenting to you. This is my experience with them, and I had to point it out because for the longest time since I did the challenge, the Design Star Challenge 2.0, I have been feeling like crap. And many of you who are very close to me know exactly what I'm talking about, know exactly what I've been feeling and just everything, the whole story behind it. And I have to make this video for myself so that I can let you all know what exactly went down, and also for you guys to know what goes behind the scenes, because not everything that you see online is real. Let's just be honest for 1 second. As you all know, I did the Moore's challenge, the first Design Star challenge, and I won first place. Everything was fine and dandy. I did a living room. I also had a video up here. I vlogged it. The video got 11,000 views. Everyone was super happy. So then Design Star Challenge 2.0 came to be, and I get a DM and they invited me again to be a part of the challenge. So I was super excited. I said, sure, let's do it. For a second I did hesitate it, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so much harder to win this one, so I don't know if I should do it or not. My husband advised me, do it. I mean, you had fun the first time, I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun the next time. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. I did tell you guys that I was gonna vlog it, which I did. I vlogged the whole thing. And also I did snap some pictures and stuff. So during the challenge, I'm going to show you guys, I think on August, let me double check that I'm giving you guys the right information, because I have my laptop right here, just because I want to make sure I give you facts. On August 16th, I submitted my picks, and I'm going to show you what I picked. And I can zoom in so that you can see the bed. Actually, let's click on it so that you can see exactly what bed I asked for the challenge. Okay, so that's the bed I picked. Again, zooming in so that you can see the bed. So when I got to the corporate office in Miramar, I brought all my stuff with me. As you guys saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I made a little clip where you see me and my husband like putting things in the car, Leo giving me a kiss, getting ready. Like I said, I vlogged the whole thing. And I'm gonna add clips into the story so that you guys can see how it all played out. From far away, it looks super sparkly, and I was wondering what the heck was so sparkly. But it's that. Oh, everything looks so pretty. Look at that color scheme. Wow, I am so in love.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing.
Alright, so I see I have a bed. I have a dresser that I did not ask for, but it was there. I didn't end up using it because it was too big and it just didn't feel right. I did bring nightstands from my house and all that, as you guys just saw in the clips. The whole time while I was designing, something didn't feel right. Something didn't feel right. I kept doubting myself. It was not the competition. The way I felt about the challenge was every girl brought something different to the table that you couldn't compete against it because everyone had different styles. So the way I saw the challenge was, I'm just gonna try my best, do what I know best, and that's it. I'm not concerned about what she's doing or she's doing or she's doing. Everyone's doing their own thing. The other designers were super nice. I didn't have a problem with anyone. Like I said, everyone was nice. So, but something about my design didn't feel right, and I kept expressing it, like telling me, Leslie, you're being too hard on yourself. It looks beautiful. And I'm like, maybe I am. Maybe I am. I kept walking. I walked a couple times out of the place where we were doing the designs. I walked out because I wanted to see what was happening that I didn't like. And I went back in there and I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I kept pushing forward because I was already there. Even though I was not happy with my design, I kept thinking it was maybe the angle they took the picture, or maybe the comforter wasn't right. So we were having lunch, all of the girls, we took a little break, and then we went into where all the employees have lunch. We were chit-chatting, just getting to know each other, and I was thinking to myself of asking a question. My question was, how is it that the first challenge, when, like, did you guys make a lot of sales, or how did it go? Anyways, mentioned to me that my design made them sell out, like completely sell out of the blue couches, which I thought it was very flattering, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, so what happened? No, here,
So when you posted, what happened?
We sold out of blue couches.
You guys sold out of the blue couches.
Yeah, how? When?
That's on me.
When she posted her picture. Wow.
Wow. Woo, go Leslie! You're kidding me.
The Modena,
I totally looked at it.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes me so happy.
The Bellamy bed will be like the Modena gray. And
Yeah, the gray is
now we have it in
gorgeous.
gray.
No, I want the gray
That
one.
too. I know.
Wow,
Gray.
that makes me so happy knowing that that happened just because of the choice that I made.
Yeah. Your picture was great, so it was nice to see it staged in a different area.
Who sold it out?
You go, girl.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was a major compliment, and we went back to our design room, and I kept feeling uncomfortable and not happy about my design. Even the photographer said, Leslie, if you want, we can just take a break, let me shoot the other designs, and then I'll come back to you so that you can see and fix what you are not liking. And I told him, honestly, no, I've been feeling like this the whole time. It's fine, just shoot the picture. It is what it is.
And I would move this in just a little bit, just to see what happens.
What, the vanity or?
Yeah, the vanity.
Oh, you're fine. I don't know, something I'm not feeling. There's something that I'm just not feeling. I finished, I sent a picture to my mom, like after, and she told me, Leslie, the bedding, I don't like the bedding, fix this, fix that. But the thing is, the challenge was my challenge, it was not my mom's challenge. So I wanted to be all me, and that is exactly what I did. So I said, you know what, it's too late. I already got my picture taken of my design, so that's it. So I said goodbye to everyone. We all left, and then the following day I was just not feeling happy. I kept feeling like crap, like insecure about my design, unhappy. And I remember messaging my friend Medium, and I told her, honestly, I feel like crying because I don't like the design. She's like, no, it's beautiful. Maybe if the bed would have been done better, like the bedding, because it was a little messy, but I wanted to make it messy so that it was more inviting. She suggested to, why don't you message them so that maybe you guys can retake the picture. I decided to DM is the person who is in charge of the whole Design Star Challenge. I didn't message her on Moore's Instagram because I do follow her, or I used to follow her. I follow her on, what's it called, her personal Instagram. She followed me on my personal Instagram. So since I thought we had a a relationship, I messaged her and I said, hey. And actually this was on Sunday when I messaged her. My sister-in-law was designing for Moore's Furniture because she was also in the challenge, and she did a dining room. So I messaged her and she read the message and she never replied. So for a second I thought maybe she's busy because it's the challenge and all that stuff. She didn't reply, and I was like, okay, I guess I just gotta push with it. And Monday comes around and I have to promote my design. It is what it is. I'm gonna try my best to win, but I do not love it. Straight up, I do not love my design. Whatever, I got 4th place and I did get a prize. So these are actually copies, but this is the price that I got for winning 4th place. It was a $500 certificate for Moors that I can use. And this is my first certificate. This is, again, a copy. And I won 1,500. We'll get into this in a little bit. So, anyways, she ignored me and I was like, maybe she was busy. It's understandable. Alright, move on. Keep pushing with this whole challenge, and I kept pushing, kept promoting it every single day. Then I started getting DMs from you guys asking me about the bed. Where's the bed? I actually cannot find the bed online, blah 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 blah. So I decided to take it up on myself because I thought, hey, I mean, this is the 2nd time I go and I hang out with More. We kind of have like this connection. I mean, I made them sell out. I'm designing for them for the 2nd time. So I messaged them, and here's what I said to them, and I'm actually gonna show you. And this is my Instagram. So let's go find Moore's Furniture. There you go. There they are. Message. And this is exactly what I said to them. I have a question. Are you guys restocking on the bed I use anytime soon? I have a couple of people who message me saying they cannot find it on the website. Okay, so that's that. And surprisingly, I never got a reply. So 2nd time, been ignored. 2nd time is by Moore's Furniture actual Instagram. Instagram page. I DM'd it and I got ignored. So then I was like, huh, this is interesting. So I went on their website and I started looking for the bed and I couldn't find it. Let me show you the bed that I use for my challenge and make you see what the problem is with this whole story. Okay, so this is the bed that I use for the challenge. And now I'm gonna show you the bed that I order. Okay, there you go. This is the bed that I order. As you can see, yep, they gave me the wrong bed. So then that's when I realized they gave me the wrong bed. And that pissed me off. That made me really angry because first of all, I knew something was wrong with my design. And I was not confident about it. I didn't pick it up right there in the moment. For that, it's my fault, I guess you can say. But at the same time, they were sneaky. And they placed that bed thinking, oh, she's not going to catch, like, she's not going to know that we're giving her the wrong bed. So you're telling me that when she's sorting things out for all the designers, she didn't notice that my bed was wrong? She knew exactly what she was doing, and that's the reason why she kept saying, your design is beautiful, Leslie, you're being so hard on yourself. She gave me the wrong bed. They look similar, but they're not the same, and that threw the whole design off. Alright. I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks on the camera. Like,
Oh, right here. Look at this mirror. You get the mirror reflecting that arch. Like, you get the whole brightness. I think you're not, I think it's...
You know what I might...
and that is the reason why I kept feeling so insecure about my design, because I didn't love it. It was not like the first time. And let me remind you what happened on the first time. If you've been following me for quite a while, you remember that I got the wrong couch at first. They gave me like the smaller one and a chair, but that was pretty obvious, and I was able to trade it, and we actually used the one on the display room, on the showroom. And also, she works for Moore's. We'll get to her in a little bit. It is very frustrating being in this situation, but the more I talk about it, the better I feel, because honestly, I feel used. Yep, I said it. I feel used by the company. Okay, let's do a recap. Ignores me. More Furniture, the actual Instagram, who runs, ignores me again. Alright, that's 2 times. Engagement completely stops. I'm just like, oh my god, it kind of makes me so angry as I speak about this. Engagement stops. They no longer like my pictures. They no longer comment or nothing. But they do look at all my stories though. And I'm like, huh, interesting. So then I make a post the other day. It was my bedroom. And I didn't tag them because I was like, why? I mean, they have been ignoring me. Why would I tag them? So I didn't tag the company or or more, you know, on Instagram, oh, all of a sudden they start liking my pictures. I'm like, oh, maybe they're thinking I forgot and to tag them. I don't know. Like, hey, give us some credit.
Totally fine. Sure. This is Leslie, Joanna.
Hi.
Serena. Hi. Jenna. And Lauren. Nice to meet you guys.
So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's pretty loud and clear that they want nothing to do with me anymore. As they're done. We're done with you, Leslie. So I decided to go cash in my 2 certificates to the Moore's Furniture in El Cajon. And my family kept telling me, Leslie, you need to cash it before something happens and they tell you you can no longer use it, or, you know, anything goes wrong. So I took my whole family and I was vlogging this as well. And I'll insert a clip so you guys can see. And the first time that I ever purchased from them, it was a really nice experience. Not like now.
If you're the biggest fan ever, you don't even know the baby's name.
We just arrived at Moore's Furniture and we're gonna get our couches. Who's excited? Who's excited? Me. Oh. What do you think? The first time I purchased from them, it was a very genuine, nice experience, and I felt welcome at the place. It was super nice. Okay, this time around, I go and everything's completely different. I get there, the sales associate is super nice, super friendly. He introduces to my family and my husband and kids, and everything's fine and dandy. Eat some cookies, have some soda. So I was like, oh, pretty cool. I mean, I feel a little bit better about the company. Yeah, right. Anyways, as soon as I show him my certificate, the whole vibe completely changed. At the time when I went, they were running a promotion where it was, if you spend more than $1,500, you get free delivery and also free no sale taxes. So I was like, okay, it's perfect. I'm gonna spend $2,000. I'm not gonna have to pay for anything. Let's just do it. Let's get it over with. So I go in there, and like I said, the guy, I show him this, he completely changes his attitude and he walks away. He walks away and you don't see him anymore. So I go look for the manager and he's like, yeah, how can I help you? So I told him, I have these certificates that I won and I just want to know if I have to pay sales taxes and delivery because I am going to be spending more than $2,000. He looks at the certificate and he said, oh, well, yeah, you're gonna have to pay delivery and sales taxes because we gave you this for free. And my jaw dropped to the ground because I was like, no, actually, you guys didn't give it to me for free. I worked hard for it. He didn't understand what the Design Star Challenge was. In my opinion, he was rude. And also, the whole vibe completely changed. My family was there. My husband was there. My husband just looked at me and he said, do whatever you want, Leslie. Do whatever you want. He ended up leaving because he had to go to work. And he's like, we have to go, Leslie, so either you do it or you don't. So I asked him, does the sale associates, does he make any commission if I use this? He's like, no, yeah, he doesn't make any commission. And I was like, oh, well, no wonder why that guy disappeared on us, right? That alone, that put me in a bad mood. And then telling me that I got this for free. So I'm like, oh, really? For free? Where are they giving it so that I can get more? So he said I have to pay the sale taxes and the delivery. I started explaining to him what the Design Star Challenge was and how I made so many sales and all that stuff. And he's like, made a comment saying that, oh, that's weird because we have people who do that here. And I'm like, I don't know. So he's like, but what is it that you do? And I told him I do YouTube, I do Instagram, I like to decorate, I'm a makeup artist. I mean, I gave him my whole resume. So he ended up dropping it to $193 right there. So then I said, okay, well, $193 is better than $400, right? I put on my credit card and then I leave and I ask him, hey, can you make some copies of my certificates? So then he made the copies. I came home and I was just thinking about the whole incident, the whole walking away from me. the salesperson, the whole you got that for free, that's the part that really triggered me to be even more mad. So we're talking ignoring the first DM. Second, buy more furniture. Now you got this for free. No, dude, I didn't get it for free. I actually worked very hard for me to obtain those 2 certificates. I'm not happy that I had to pay out of pocket when I qualified for the promotion because I spent $2,000 of my certificate. I took it upon myself to call the manager up in Miramar, which is the headquarters for More, and I explained my situation to him because I wanted to get a refund because I felt like it was unfair, the fact that I had to pay when I shouldn't have paid anything because I qualified for free shipping and no sale tax. I spent $2,000. The promotion was $1,500. So I talked to him and he told me that to talk to. I do have her email because on the first challenge I forgot a little blanket at Moore's, and I also accidentally brought a pillow, so I had to go make the exchange, and I messaged her. She was so kind, she was so nice. I have nothing bad to say before this incident. My message to her, I sent it to her, as you can see on the screen, on October 31st at 11 a.m., 10:43. So she replies to me in the afternoon at 3 p.m., exactly at 3 p.m. If you're heading to another showroom, just let me know and I can call and speak with the manager there so they know to expect you and can assist you. Alright, so after that, what I did is I kind of told her a little bit of what happened, and I said, I did use both certificates. The total was over $1,500 and they should have qualified for free shipping and no sale tax. Is there any way I can get refunded the $193.94 that was charged to my credit card for the delivery fee? Thank you for your time, Leslie Joanna. Okay, that was on November 1st. And I still haven't got a reply from her. I knew it was gonna go this way. Either she was gonna reply and said, Leslie, don't worry about it, I'll take care of you. I'm gonna call the manager, sorry for the misunderstanding. You're gonna get refunded for the money that you spent that you were not supposed to, because she has the power to call the manager and she can get me refunded. Instead, she decided to completely ignore me. And let me remind you that she replies right away. Like she'll take a day. I thought maybe in a day I'll hear from her. 2 days passed by, 3 days passed by, nothing, no reply. She completely blew me off. She completely did not care. She said, whatever, we're done with you, girl. We don't need you anymore. We made the sales, we got the pictures, we're done. That is exactly what it says to me. And it made me really mad, but at the same time, I was glad that she ignored me, because then there you go. More proof that they're done with me. Okay, so now let's talk my delivery guy. Okay, honestly, the 2 people who were the nicest was the manager that you guys just heard that I spoke with. He was so nice, and also my delivery guy. Those are the 2 people that I can say that really were nice about the situation and didn't ignore me. The delivery guy, he came, he dropped off everything, so sweet. My delivery guy came by. I explained to him a little bit of what happened with the challenge. I didn't tell him about anything else. I told him, yeah, I made them sell out, and he's like, wow, that's awesome. I show him the picture. He's like, so that's what you do? And I was like, yeah, I like designing and making things pretty. And told me that I sold out of the couches. She never gave me a number. So my delivery guy gave me a number. And when he gave me the number of how many couches are in each batch, my jaw dropped, because I'm thinking to myself, I made the freaking company so much money. I'm not asking for commission because that was not part of the deal. But I made them so much money that they cannot respect me enough to send me a message and reply to me and say, Leslie, yeah, I'm sorry for what happened. Hey Leslie, I'm sorry we don't have the bed that you wanted. Why not be straightforward? Why completely ignore me after so much money that I made for the company? My delivery guy told me that there's 50 couches, 50 sofas, love seats, sofas, 50 of each, so a set of 50. So if you do the math, we're kind of getting close to $100,000 in sales. Okay, let's pretend my delivery guy is wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He meant 50 couches in total. So if you do the math, and let's say at 1,500, it's pretty close to 50,000, and you can't even treat me with some respect. Like, that's the part that makes me very upset. Of course, I knew I wasn't going to get commission, and that's fine with me because, like I said, it's not part of the contract, it's not part of anything. But how can someone make so much money for the company and you treat them like crap? Ignore their messages, ignore their DMs, their emails. Another thing that happened too was that they would post my picture on their story and not give me credit. Recently, I want to say 2 days ago, they gave me credit for the bedroom, but not for the couch. And they also put a link to purchase the couch, but no credit to Leslie. They did the same thing for my sister-in-law. They posted a picture of her design and they didn't give her no credit. So pretty much they're done. With me and my sister-in-law, they're done. Completely done. I feel mistreated. I honestly feel used. And it has affected me so much. You might think it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. For me, it's a big deal. Put yourself in my situation. How would you feel after working with a company, making them so much money, doing so much for them? Because I had to, like, my husband had to take care of Athena when I was doing all this. When I got there, I remember the first thing that this guy said to me. He's like, oh, we're so happy to have you back. Your video made us so much traffic. And I was like, I kept hearing about how my video made so much traffic, how great it was, how the couch is sold out. Like I said before, if would have answered me, even if she said, Leslie, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, unfortunately I cannot refund you, then I would have more respect. But the fact that she completely ignored me, I'm just like, wow, they're really done with me. Like, they're done. You're no use for Leslie anymore. I probably didn't make that many sales from that last design because the bed is not even on their website. They have a similar style, but not the actual bed that I use. So when the manager from Miramar, when he spoke to me and he said, well, yeah, you work hard, as you guys heard, he said, you work hard for this, for your certificate, and we will refund you. I thought, oh, that's awesome. It's gonna be the same because I never worked with him. I worked with twice. Actually, I've seen her 3 times in my life. So I thought, oh, she's gonna be super cool. She's gonna say, no worries, Leslie, we'll refund you your money. And it's not even about the money. It's about the way I was being treated by the company from every angle. If somebody sells so much for me and I'm a company, I'm not gonna treat them like that. If anything, I'm gonna be really nice. Like, hey, Leslie, how are you? Not the way that I was treated. And that's the reason why I decided to make the video. I will no longer support the company. I'm done, just like they're done with me. I know my friend said, you know it's going to be official once you make the video. And I'm like, honestly, dude, it has been official for a while. So this is not new. I'm just addressing it. I'm just addressing the way that they treated me. And I'm sorry if I come across as really angry, but this is how I feel. And I had to let it out because it was affecting me so much. I kept thinking about it every single day. The first time I was ignored, I'm like, oh, maybe She's busy, you know, things happen. The challenge is going on. She can't get back to me. Second time, ignored. Third time, ignored. No. It's a pattern. If those are your employees, you're that company that represents you. This is my experience with them, and I'm sure the other designers probably didn't experience this. I think they all got the right stuff and they worked with them. I know one girl was having some issues with the carpet, but for the most part, she got what she wanted. She got to pick another carpet. Bottom line, I felt used. I felt mistreated. I feel fooled. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to be, you don't use people and then just dump them like they're things, because I'm not a thing. And my talent was genuine when I was there. I am a genuine person. It's kind of sad because when we first purchased our furniture from Moore, my husband and I started our home, and for me it was something very special. And we were at the headquarters. I did an interview for each of the designers, and she asked me what inspires me. What is it that inspires me? And I told her, you want to hear the truth? You want to know what inspires me? So then I was completely raw with her, and I started bawling. I started crying because it's not just the design. It's not just, oh, making things look pretty. I'm an artist. I consider myself an artist. When artists create art, whatever it is, design, art, makeup, whatever it is that they create, they give it their all. For me, it was not just a challenge. It was not like, oh, I'm just putting pieces together and take a picture. I took my time to put my design together. I took my time to go to Home Goods to buy things that would look good together in my head. So when I'm there and I'm unhappy about my design and I cannot figure it out, I feel like a failure. That's how I felt. That's how I completely felt. You're fooling me and telling me everything looks great, when in reality, you knew that you gave me the wrong bed. If you would have came forward, like I said, for the third time, if you would have came forward and said, Leslie, we don't have the right bed. We didn't get it. And you know why I know you didn't get it? Because when I was designing, one of the sales associates from the floor, from the showroom, comes in and asks, hey, is it okay if I bring a customer back here? And then I'm like, yeah, for sure. Of course. In the moment, nothing clicked. I didn't put two and two together. So the girl comes in and she's like, oh, I love the bed. The only thing I don't like is how the nightstands are white, she said. And then I'm like, well, you can always get a different color. That's what I told her. I'm over here trying to like pitch the whole bed and telling her how she can make it work. So then later on I realized, hold on. If that was the bed that they deliver for me, the customer would have not came into the warehouse. So that means that they use the bed from the display from the showroom. They brought it in and used it as my design, as my bed. And on top of that, the bed was broken. I said, don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. We can Photoshop it. It's gonna be fine. When I saw that the bed was broken, my belly like kind of dropped and it felt like fuck. Okay, so somebody is gonna come right now, one of the customers. They're interested in the bed. Okay, let's sell out again. I think they're really gonna like it once they see it all together. Yeah, this is the king.
Really pretty. So did you set it all up?
Yeah, this is my design. We're all competing. Yeah, this is my design. It's a really nice bed.
The chandelier above the bed. That's what I'm looking for. But I don't want gold for me.
Do you like silver better, or?
I like more. Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah.
But I think this ties really well together.
Yeah. I think you're gonna win.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So sweet. Thank you. She really likes the bed. She's a customer. It's one thing after things are not clicking. Everyone's telling me it looks beautiful, but I'm not buying it. I'm not 100% loving it. When I do something and I decorate and I get everything that I'm envisioning in my head, I love it. I can't get over it. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop taking pictures. I just love it 100%. I was forcing myself to love the bedroom. I kept telling myself, it looks beautiful, I'm just tripping. But then I'm like, nope, I hate it. I hate the design. I hate everything about it. It's the bed. It's the bed. I didn't do the bed right. I remember messaging my friend. If I find a DM, I'm gonna add a screenshot here to the video where I told her, I want to cry. I want to cry because I don't like it, and I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. And I was not intimidated by the other designers. The other designers were amazing, but everyone brought something different to the table. And it's not about the designers. It's not about my win. It's about the wrong bed. You're giving me the wrong items. Let me tell you that I'm not mad that I got 4th place. Honestly, like I said, I never loved the design. So I cannot sit here and say, oh my god, I love the design and I got 4th place. No. No. I appreciate the experience of designing a room for more. I believe they should have been more responsive to my emails and my DMs of my design and all the sales that I made them. But in fact, it was the complete opposite. It's a bummer. It's sad that our relationship ended like this. The people I emailed were not mid-level managers. They were actually up there, so they were able to handle the situation in a different way. It is a bad reflection on the upper management to be so unresponsive to someone who made them so much money in such a short period of time, and that's the part that really gets to me. So I guess that is it, you guys. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. I did this video not to promote Moore's Furniture, but to share my experience. So therefore, if you decide to buy from Moore's Furniture and run into problems, I have been your warning. It is what it is. All I gotta do is move on and take this as a lesson. Hey, things happen, and some people just wanna, it's business, how about that? They don't care how they treat you. It hurt me, I'm not gonna lie, and I shouldn't add my emotions to the video. Moore's Furniture needs to work on their management, because it is poorly. The way they treated me, it was just not right, and I hope you guys don't experience this. And yeah, that is it, you guys. I have nothing else to say. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye. Okay, so this is today's makeup. I did it really simple. I'm not sure what kind of earrings I want to bring.
For today, for tomorrow, and for Saturday. So it's big. Just to let you know, you guys are competing against each other. We are breaking this up because it got so big. So everyone technically wins a prize for fun, which is awesome. And I don't think you guys even knew that before you came out. It was like a risk, but everyone will win something. Sure. This is Leslie, Joanna,
Hi.
Soretta, you know Nita, Jenna, and Lauren.
Nice to meet you guys. We're
Interview you. The questions are for you. It's just your style. So we are going to do one whole blog piece about you and highlight each one of you. There's 12 of you, so that's 12 months. So in 2019, you guys will be taking over a Moore's Furniture blog. So we just want your style. So if you're glammy, be like, I'm glammy. I love it. I love Gucci. If you're simple, you have kids at home, and you're like, I don't want to have anything that breaks. If you're bohemian, do you. It is your style tips. It is whatever. You're like, I'm a mess, so I keep everything off my shelves.
I think what's happening is that my bed is really big, and that's what's throwing me off. Okay, so, and then here's my design. She doesn't have a lot of things like displayed, but she just has the right amount, which makes it really nice. I was supposed to use that mirror, but I ended up not using it just because I felt like it was not the style that I was going for. And I'm really glad that I ended up bringing my own mirror. Then in there, they're working on the other design, which I'll show you. It's a lot more my style. And then this is another design, very glam. It reminds me of Sea Gallery, I want to say. I love it. She's like, oh god. Go ahead.
Okay. What do you find most challenging about designing a home? You said budget.
Yep, budget.
What else would you say?
Just finding the right pieces, I would say. You gotta go on a hunt for what you want, and it takes time. Time and effort.
Okay.
Oh wow, I was not expecting that. We just had a moment and I had to cut the camera. You guys, I love what I do and I always put my all, and I hope you guys can see that and I can transmit it through a video, through a picture, through everything that I do.